Hi there, YouTube family. It's a special time. This particular video marks my first YouTube premiere video. This is exciting, and this special occasion must be celebrated with a tea spilling video, right? Right? While there might be a traditional stereotype for K-pop fans, here we are in 2018, and you'll come to find out that there are a variety of K-pop fans and much more complex than you might have initially imagined. For this video, I'm going to discuss 16 different kinds of K-pop fans, and if you've been in K-pop as long as I have, you'll come across almost all of these. Simply watch this video and think which type best represents you. Let's get started! The Sasaengs. Alright, let's get the easy ones out of the way first. I think it's a general consensus amongst the K-pop community that this is a toxic group of individuals who need help. A mild refresher, Sasaengs are people that stalk the idols all hours of the day and invade their private life. They're fans in the sense that agencies don't want to piss them off despite the many problems that they cause, but let's be real, they're not real K-pop fans. They're actually worse than antis and perpetuate the stereotype of crazy fans. In the end, they're just sick people who simply add to the stress that the idols go through every single day. The Koreaboos. Non-K-pop fans tend to love to throw around this term to use as an insult to describe anyone who isn't Korean that likes Korean culture. First of all, go fuck yourself. Second of all, Koreaboos are folks who are so obsessed with Korean culture, whether it be K-pop or K-dramas for example, so much that they think they are deep down Korean. They give up their own culture and history and see themselves as Korean and want to marry only a Korean. And in most cases, they can't even speak the language, except say things like 사랑해, 오빠, 대박, and then say, oh, my Korean pronunciation is 짱, and call it a day. The ticking time bomb fans. This special kind of K-pop fan can be the sweetest, most loving kind of K-pop fan you'll ever meet. But dear God, if you say one bad thing about their precious bias,
they'll trace your IP address to track your ass down to run you over like a blade of grass and make you wish you never said anything about their oppa, ani, hyung, or nuda ever again.
Cookie? The braggers. The ones that basically brag about every single accomplishment and record their bias has done and discredits any other act that's done the same or did it before or after. All the way down to trivial things like the first group to upload a music video at 11:59 p.m. The hipster. Fans that pretty much only listen to truly underrated K-pop artists because, you know, they're cool like that. Only listen to acts that have deep emotional lyrics that only true hipsters will understand. Oh, your bias only has 1 million views of the latest music video? Mine only has 900,000. You don't understand the struggle we all go through every single day to make it into this world. Underrated bias gets popular? Ugh, they sold out. They're not like they used to be. They're the word that I hate the most. Mainstream. Ugh. My bias is so underrated when they're really not fan. Now, similar to hipster in a way, these fans are the more of the delusional kind and the mindset that their bias is so underrated. No one appreciates them. No one appreciates their talent. When in fact, they sell a shit ton of albums, millions of digital sales, millions of views on their YouTube music videos, and sell out concerts. Yes, sweetie, if they're able to do all that, they're most definitely, in fact, not underrated. The self-composed are true artist supremacists. So like, excuse me, you mean to tell me your bias doesn't write or compose their own music? Then they're not true artists. They're less talented than my babies. Your bop was done by an in-house producer or one from Europe. It was the best-selling song of the year. Pfft, doesn't matter. You're discredited and canceled, bitch. Yeah, I think that sums it up. The Genwunners. Taking inspiration from the term used for Pokemon fans who only care about the first generation of Pokemon. This idea also applies to the K-pop world. These are the fans who are solely into the first generation of K-pop artists like H.O.T, Shinhwa, Fangirl, SES, and such. They were in it before the creation of YouTube, and at this point they're all mostly senior fans who are all now mostly settled down. They think today's music is shit, they've seen some shit, they're sick of everyone's shit, and frankly, they're only back in it to see those special moments of their phase reunited, but in the end, y'all are shit to them. The Gen-Tuwers. Now, like the previous one, the Gen-Tuwers are fans of strictly second generation K-pop. They can at least respect Gen 1 K-pop, but in general, these days, the Gen-Tuwers tend to be pretty salty over the constant daily news of their babies disbanding. and think K-pop is not the same as it used to be. The golden age will always be the best era to them, and nothing will ever top that, and think K-pop to today just simply wishes. The insert Gen 3 artist name invented K-pop fan. As the name implies, they think their Gen 3 bias made K-pop what it is today. LOL, no. They ignore the historical and monumental moments that has allowed their babies to be able to do the things that they can do these days. They think everything their bias does is original. But here's the thing. Everything has a beginning. Everything happens for a reason. Learn what has laid the foundation to be able to walk the ground you stand on today. The I just joined K-pop yesterday fan. Yep, just joined. Already a self-proclaimed quote-unquote expert, knows their biases, birth dates, favorite colors, and their ideal types. Knows every song from the past week and has already deemed them quote-unquote legendary status and song of the year. Has already uploaded their first YouTube video entitled Most Iconic K-pop Songs and only includes those. They'll probably move to Korea someday and marry their bias, and yeah, this has all occurred in the last 24 hours. The spammers. Some of you older K-pop fans might remember a trend of K-pop comments that used to be simply an artist name repeated 50 plus times in a comment to be their comment on that video. These sort of comments brought no extra value, and YouTube has since seen those sort of comments as quote-unquote spam. Fast forward to today, and they have evolved into things like, everyone go check out artist names, new MV, please support them. Everyone please go stream artist names, new MV, we need to hit 10 million views in 24 hours. Other fandom name here to support artist comeback MV. Or comments not even on a K-pop related video and say something like, any artist fandom name here? Who knows what they'll evolve into next? The spammers will never go away as they continue to adapt and bypass YouTube's spamming system. The Delusional all of K-pop is great fan. That song is a bop. All of these songs are bops. Imagine hating this song. Can't relate. What's wrong with your ears? Are you deaf? Alright, I'm about to go on my soapbox here. These days, there's such a stigma with the fan culture that it makes you less of a fan if you dislike a song by your bias or in K-pop in general. The fans that think that every K-pop song out there is a quote-unquote bop needs to realize that not everyone has the same taste as you. You're allowed to have an opinion and be critical of your favorite artist. Criticism needs to come back into the K-pop world. Criticism makes you stronger in the end. Stop protecting your idols from legitimate constructive criticism. This is why I had to stop watching K-pop reactors and reading K-pop reviews. Everyone's expecting everything to be sunshine and rainbows. You're not allowed to have an opinion anymore. So this probably explains why I have a lot less subscribers. The Bandwagoner offended fan or jumps to conclusions fan. You ever met a person that loves to nitpick on the littlest things just to start drama and say they're offended? It's sad to say that a lot of times that the idea of an innocent until proven guilty concept is thrown out the window. These kind of K-pop fans get upset over the most trivial things and force the idol to come out with an apology even if they're not even guilty. While the Bandwagoner offended fans join in on the bashing because, you know, they had nothing better else to do, it seems. Oh my god, they yawned during an interview? How rude and unprofessional. You need to apologize for your disrespect to the interviewer. The you're a hater if you don't like the same things I do fan. In the YouTube world, do you know how many times I've been called a hater? Wow, you don't like this song? You're such a hater. Or, you show this artist songs for 16 seconds and you only showed my bias for 15 seconds? Wow, you must really hate them. No bitch, that's how long the chorus is. Or my personal favorite, you showed the live performance for these artists and you just showed the music video for mine? Wow, you must be salty. Quit being so quick to call everyone a hater if their actions and tastes don't align with yours. And finally, the Sane Fan. If you didn't fit any of these previous types, then you are automatically a sane K-pop fan. An intellectual, one who is open-minded, accepting of others, and most importantly, respectful. Congratulations if you made it this far to discover you're this type. Keep doing you, boo-boo, and we can all be friends. Well, there you have it, folks. Thank you all so much for watching. What type of K-pop fan are you? Did I forget to label a certain kind? What's a new, rapidly growing type of K-pop fan that I might not be aware about? Please be sure to hit that like button for me, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. Thanks again for watching. While you're here, please be sure to check out many more of my works, and see you next time.